We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Mets are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down 1, 2, 3. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Luc Rennie gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second,
stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line down the left field line. but this will be foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorious now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that retires the side. Danger reverse. Acuña digs in now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Center fielder, Acuña.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Dozier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Ramos.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman is over to take a look at it. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte's there. 1 away. So striding in, Luc Rennie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play. And
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in there. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Darno leads off second with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And there's one down now. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Number 14. Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets caught. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Now batting. The shortstop, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone.
Man, that's a great location for a breaking ball right there down in the zone. Sometimes you just have to give the batters credit, Nero.
Nah, you do, Dan. His bat path was so perfect. You could tell he was almost sitting breaking ball. Didn't cheat to anything, went down and got it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. The 3-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorious. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorious.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the inning now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs in to bat next, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 14.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Albies with a 1-1 count now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. For Atlanta, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luc Rennie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
LaStella is there, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Michael Conforto, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Scorched to third. Scooped up to second, but they throw it away. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 77.
So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didi Gregorious comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Ball.
3-2 now.
Down to 4.
Adam Duvall will be next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The left fielder.
That's the difference in.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Trevor May takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 65, Trevor May.
He's set and the pitch. Adam Duvall is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Hops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. And this one's in the dirt. The 1-2.
No. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded weakly toward third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36.
Adam Eaton is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch.
Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding into the box, Luis Arias. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it, and that retires the side. Quick work. Steven Matz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorious. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there, as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's it.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe. Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Dylan Betances takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 68, Dylan.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Leading off to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Freeman is over to take a look at it. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one, as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. they can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorious. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 5. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. You're playing 11, 1-1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Adam Duvall, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Popped into the air, back behind second. La Stella has a play. 1 away. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground. but this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They trail it by 2. Seth Lugo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Lugo rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
One strike.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Misses, ball 2.
We're playing 2-2.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is line to left, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
First pitch on its way. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luc Rennie gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending.